Hey guys, welcome back. So today I want to show you guys a little bit of our culture of the farm culture in Brazil. This is something that I've been taught in my family. It's been in my family through generations, and I'm sure in your country people have been doing that, or people did that a long time ago. There might be someone doing it up to now there too. So this is a pig that we harvested yesterday, and we have some products that here that we've done. So here we go. This is pork lard. Check it out. It's very white. Pork lard is we use it instead of oil in our house. Right here. It's the byproduct of the pork lard. I don't know how you guys would call it, but it's the pig fat fried. The pork's fat fried, and we are left with these that we add to beans. People make bread with these in the bread. Something delicious. We always have much more than what we can use, than what we can eat, so we usually give a lot away to our friends and
In Portuguese
neighbors.
is torresmo.
Yeah, the name in Portuguese is torresmo. And right here I have a ham of the pig we harvested yesterday. And check it out. This is just a small ham, and my mom is now making some sausage over there. And as we only had one pig for this harvest, we don't make everything one product for us. This is just for our family, okay? It's not something we're gonna sell or anything. And I'm going to make these as canned meat, or carne de lata in Portuguese. And this is something, as I said in the beginning of the video, that has been passed through generations in my family. This used to be a mean of preserving the meat, because, well, my grandparents, they didn't grow up in the house, they didn't raise their children in the house with power, with electricity, and they didn't have freezers. Now we do have it, but we still make the canned meat, because it's not just a preserving method anymore. Now it's more about the taste. This is a very deep flavor kind of food. It's something that is unexpectedly good when you try it. It's always, every time that I offer these to my friends, they don't know it, they always ask me, oh, what is the seasoning you have on it? And we just add salt. It's salt, the only thing we have here. I'm going to debone it now and prepare the meat here, and then I'll show you guys what I do after it's deboned and what is the whole process here, okay? So that's it. See you guys in a moment. It's all done now. It's all done, and I have here the pork that's been chopped out, deboned and chopped out. I have the bones here in the bowl too, so we can fry it, because we still have some little bit of meat here and there, and this is gonna be fried as well. About the seasoning, only salt. We need only salt. You're gonna use like 0.5% to 2% of the weight of meat. You're gonna do 0.5 to 2% of salt, and it's gonna be perfect. The way we do it in our family for a long time, we get a little piece and we test it. Then you check the salt. That's the way we've been doing it. It is weird, I know, but it's the way we've been doing it. It works. It's just for our family here. But you can weigh it out. You can weigh it and check for the seasoning. Well, this is done. After this, it's gonna be deep fried in the lard in a low temperature. We're gonna talk about it later. I want to show you here the firewood stove we have. It's not perfect. It was here when we bought the property, like 7 months ago. It's very smoky. So the ones that I make don't have that much smoke. But it works for now as we don't have time to renew it. So check it out. Here we have some sweet potatoes that are cooking for the pigs. This is what fed the pig that is here. This is something that usually goes to trash. People throw it away. Right here in our region there are a lot of facilities that wash the sweet potatoes and other vegetables, and when it's not in a good state to be sent to the supermarket, they just throw it out and it stays there until it rots out or someone collects it or something. And what we do, we go to these companies and we collect it and we bring it and we cook for our pigs, and then after that we feed them. So just a little thing that we do here. And now we're gonna take this off the fire and gonna fry this pork, and that's it. See you in a minute. Ahora en español. Alright, so this is very important. This is the kind of fire we're looking for. So this, not so hot, not so cold either. That's what we're looking for. So let's go ahead and move our pork here. And we're gonna add a little bit of pork lard. Not a little bit, but a lot. Here we go. This is our pork lard, and we're gonna add it to the pork. So I've added the lard, and now my goal here is to cover the meat with pork lard, and I'm gonna wait until this is liquefied, you know, so I can see if I need to add a little bit more, or if this is enough for the amount of meat I have here. So let's wait a bit until this lard is liquefied back to oil. Alright, so I've added a little bit more lard, and this is what we end up with. So now it's gonna be a long and slow process of frying this pork and making it so that it loses all the water in it, and we're gonna end up with a very tasty and very well preserved meat that we're gonna finish in like less than a month, I think. Because it is really this good, guys. So check it out. Alright, so it started boiling, and as you can see it starts to foam out. This is water leaving the meat, and now I just come here and I try to stir it a little bit. Just move the spoon on the bottom just to check if anything is sticking to the bottom. If something is sticking, then your fire is too hot. As always, I don't want this to be like rolling, boiling, like too strong. This way is perfect the way it is now. And I'll just come here from time to time, every 20 or so minutes, and I'll check if something is sticking to the bottom. But that's it. There's nothing much to it. Just keep on visiting it from time to time, and you have great canned pork. Já faz uma hora. It's been an hour since I've started the process, roughly an hour. And now it's the steam leaving it that shows us that there is a lot of water there is now finally settling down, so we have less and less water in the meat, and the meat is still a little gray, so it hasn't yet started frying the meat. So we're gonna we already have some brown foam on top of it, and this foam shows me that it's bringing up something that is being frying down there. I keep on coming here and checking if there is anything sticking to the bottom, and there's nothing, so the temperature is good. But I'll come back a little later to show you guys what is the moment, when is the moment that you guys can take it off the heat and it's gonna be ready for consumption and to safe keep. Alright, so here we are. We're getting to the last moments of the work. It's been 1 hour and something. And here we go. So the test we do, that we get a little bit of fire out of here. And I'm going to drop some oil on it. And if the fire goes out, it means that there is water in it. And that's not good. I don't want to hear any sound, I just want to drop there and see some fire. So let's see. Yeah, so I could hear it sizzling, like water evaporating from it. So that's not a good sign. So it's gonna go back in there and we're gonna keep on frying. And the meat, the pork itself, it's still not on the point that I like. So I'm gonna wait a little bit more. It's gonna get a little browner, and the smell is very good already, but it's gonna get better. And that's it. Let's wait a little bit more and do some testing. Alright, so check it out here. This is the color of the pork I'm looking for, you see? Quite red. We say red in Portuguese. I think in English you guys would say brown. I don't know. So this is the color we want. Let's do the water test. Check it out here. You see? No sizzling. That means that there is no water. You see? The fire doesn't go off. Yeah? Mm-hmm. It only goes up. That's what we're looking for. We can do it here, I think. Oh, check it out. Oh, no. Out here it doesn't work. Has to be in there. But this is it. Now it's gonna come out of the fire and it's ready to safe store. It's gonna go. We're gonna wait until it's a little colder so we can put it here in this bucket. It's a recycled bucket from margarine. And we're gonna take it off the heat, let it rest. When it's a little colder, it goes into the bucket, and that's it. We have pork meat for, I don't know, it lasts a year. My father used to say, my father told me that they would keep it for like 1 year, 1.5 years, but I think it can last for maybe 2 years. The thing is, with time and with the fluctuation of air humidity, it has to be very well sealed, otherwise humidity will get in there and you might get a little off taste of an old pork or something like that. But the idea is that it can last for at least 1 year with good flavor, and it's wonderful. But you can do this with the whole pork if you want to. You can harvest a pork and butcher it, everything, and fry it like this for all of the animal. And you're gonna be able to store it for as long as you need to. But this is probably not gonna last, I don't know, maybe a month or 2, because we like it a lot, and it's something that we like to have. It's quick. You just get it from here, you'll heat it up, and you're done. You have your lunch done. Your protein is done. Alright guys, so it's already at night, it's evening here, we've finished. So I forgot to tell you something very important. If you're doing this at home, you don't want to store it in your bucket or in your can before it is cold, okay? So you're not gonna put the lid on the bucket or on the can before it's cold. So I'm gonna move it to the bucket here, and I'm gonna leave it without the lid. I'm gonna cover it with a rag or something, and tomorrow by the morning when it's cold, I'm gonna cover it with a lid. That's why I don't want condensation to fall in it. So I'm gonna cover it because it's a little warm still. I'm not gonna cover it. That's very important. So go back to daytime where Elton's going to explain the rest for you. Thank you. Alright, something important too that I was forgetting to tell you. You wanna put your oil, your lard, in the bucket, in the can, while it's still liquid. You can't leave air pockets in between the meat and in the bucket there. Okay, so move your oil while it's liquid. Don't wait it so it solidifies, okay? So this is it. Thank you very much for liking our video, for watching our video, also for commenting, and if you're subscribed, thank you very much for that. I hope you liked it. This is a little bit of our culture. And if you do this in your country, if you know anyone who does that, leave it a comment please and tell me what do you guys call it? We call it carne de lata or canned pork. Alright? Bye, thank you.